Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. To appreciate y'all being here. Sorry about being gone. I was on a break, and thanks for that. Do appreciate it. Welcome back, guys. While I was away, there's a box in my house. Okay, which is whatever. It's fine. My dad told me the other day that my aunt and uncle down in like Cape Girardeau area were sending us like a little Christmas package, you know, a little Christmas something. And I was told there was gonna be muffins, which I wasn't gonna, you know, it's the thought that counts, you know, it's nice. So I walk in the house and I see a container of cookies sitting on my kitchen counter, and I was like, oh, I thought we were getting muffins. And Dad goes, there are muffins. They're in the trash can. It's like, well, that's rude. They're moldy. And not like a little moldy, like straight up science experiment moldy. But the cookies are fine. So I don't know. Stream made some kind of like oatmeal raisin. It's not like an oatmeal raisin cookie I've ever had before, but I did maybe sneak one. Just saying. They're real like broken. And they don't, it's like they don't have molasses in them. But they're not bad. They're good. So yeah, they're kind of good. But the muffins are in the trash because they are science experiments. So kind of unfortunate. I guess they got warm. Muffins, I feel like, need to breathe anyway. So that's probably all it was. They just weren't able to breathe inside the container. But hey, it's the thought that counts, you know. It was awful nice of her to make a bunch of homemade stuff and ship it up to us, you know. That was nice. So yeah, the cookies are good. I mean, I tried. Pretty fire, actually. I just thought it was funny. I was like, where's the muffins? I wasn't gonna eat them. I just wanted to see it. They look great. Just covered in mold. Wah, wah, wah. Sad times. But it happens. It definitely happens. All right, so the, well, this field of green beans is done. We actually have a field across the road. We'll get set up on that here in a little bit. And then the corn's still going, and the, you know, the chat, just everything. It's all still going. Probably what we'll do when we run out of work, we will fast time a day so that we can harvest corn as corn. And we can still chop the big field. That's probably the plan eventually here. All right. Grab this guy too. Can we put this up over a combine? Will this unload into a combine? I kind of doubt it, but I'm kind of willing to try it. Because only the most legit things here at Puma Plow Chat, obviously, buddy. Oh, man. Buddy. So, chat, Monday night, I think we're going to play the train game. We're going to start it. We're going to see how it goes. No guarantee like we're going to do a full playthrough, but I would like to jump back in there. I've just been playing Farm Sim for like a month and a half now.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Which is fine. Farm Sim's fun, but I like to play other games too, so I think we're gonna do that starting Monday. We're still gonna be playing a lot of Farm Sim. Don't worry, chat. Don't you worry. And exactly, Tomcat. Yes, we will. We will. Oh my God! It actually. might be the best thing ever. Oh, that's great. You know when you think you turn your heater off, but you accidentally turn it to high? And you're like, why am I on fire? The game is called Railroader. And it's a little train game. It's actually a lot of fun. It's like old steam engines. There are some newer like diesel style, but basically it's like a train logistic game. It's pretty fun. So science wins again. Science always wins. I had no idea. This actually raised up high enough to jump into the combine. That's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are. All right. That's funny. But yeah, it's a fun little game. It's a lot of fun. There's actually a lot to it. And they've changed it. So we've played it. I say we, Trent and I mostly were the two that played it on my last save. But I know they've changed the game a bunch since we played it. And so we're going to give that another shot. At some point this winter, we're going to be playing Minecraft again too. So we're going to be, you know, not just playing Farm Sim all the time, which there's nothing wrong with playing Farm Sim all the time. Just once in a while, I like to change it up, play something else, you know? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If anything, I think it's encouraged. So yeah, I think it's a good thing to not just play Minecraft or not just play Farm Sim the whole time, or any game. You know, it's nice to play other things too. That's all right. Exactly, Tomcat. Exactly. All right, so we'll do that. There. You play many, do you? I'll be honest, this is the only game I've played since the whole month of November and December now. This is, I think, the only game I've played. I've just been living that Farm Sim life, you know? So. Of course, whenever I do Christmas lights, I only want to play Farm Sim. Oh, buddy, that's not how we want to do that.
Anather Beardman just resubscribed for 8 months. I'm not completely useless. I can always serve as a bad example.
Yo, Beardman, thank you for the resub at tier 3. I do appreciate you. That was good. I can always serve as a bad example. I think I might take that to my family Christmas function. I think I might say that to, yeah. I might, because I know some people in my family like to, I'm sure that's how they think of me, as useless, so. That's pretty good. That's pretty good there, buddy. That's actually hilarious, to be honest. All right, we've got 2 tippers. We got a combine that's going to start here in a minute. We can probably get rid of this combine for now. This combine doesn't have a parking spot assigned, huh? That's not good. I was thinking this did. I thought this one had a parking spot assigned to it. Make it a t-shirt. Yeah, if it fits. Okay. All right. All right. Let's we'll just send this guy home for now. Although that might cause issues with that truck that's going to be driving back at us because this thing's kind of wide. That's why I prefer tracks on a combine, to be honest. Yeah, let's see here. Let's look at this real fast. We got 95,000 to go, chat. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but we'll try. We will try. I don't know how much this field's gonna yield. Probably more than 95,000. Especially if we clamp the skippers. What else? Okay. Well, Mo Calgary, what other game besides Farm Sim you play? What other games you play? You got games on your phone? That one makes me laugh every time. You got games on your phone? I like asking Tony that one. For some reason, it cracks me up. I don't really know why. I just think it's funny. That's okay. Oh, cats. Yeah, I need to get back into some Railroader. I need to set up the Minecraft stuff so I can play that at some point. That might be a January thing, honestly, Minecraft. January or February. I'm going to try to plan it, hopefully when Farmer Nick has some free time. Hopefully he can come play Minecraft with us this year. The whole reason we played Minecraft last year was because, or actually earlier this year, Farmer Nick and Trent kind of got the gears turning with that. And then Farmer Nick had to go back to work by the time I was like, yeah, let's play it. So I felt really bad. So I don't know if he's laid off this winter or not, but if he is, hopefully he's able to have some free time to come play some Minecraft with us. Because I know he really wanted to play last year, and then I kind of felt bad because I dragged my feet. So probably be a January thing for us, to be honest, though. If I had to guess. So yeah. Then you never know. We might have a one-day restaurant with Tony at some point. We probably won't, but it would be funny. It would be hilarious if we did. But we probably won't, so. Well, you can tell I played in this field, can't you, chat? Jeez. Rows go every way except for the way they're supposed to. Yep, that was me. Leaving the planter down. Okay, that was an autosave. I was like, what is happening right now? Gosh. I should probably get a lime spreader going, right? How much more does Buddy have up here? Oh, wow, look at 100. Hundreds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What is that one on? pH value? pH value on that, too? Whatever, game. Okay, he doesn't have too much longer to go down there, actually, so we'll let that be. That'd be alright. All right. Oh, dang. That's a whole Steam library. All right, Mo Cowgirl's a gamer, chat. Should be Mo Gamer. That's awesome. That is awesome. But no games on your phone, huh? Darn. It's kind of sad. I got Solitaire on my phone. I think that makes me an unk. You have 13,000 hours in Ark? Oh, man. That's awesome. Remember, we celebrate hours in video games here. We celebrate, so that's awesome. It's crazy. I've never played Ark. I've had people try to get me to play Ark. I've never played it. I don't know. Not a big dinosaur guy. Isn't that the one with the dinosaurs? And you like throw poo at each other or something? I don't know. Have you mentioned you're old? Nah, we wouldn't talk about somebody's age. It's okay. That's okay. That doesn't matter. Raised Dinos for hours. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I've never played that one. Really, I guess the only like actual survivor game, survival. We're not over here like the tribe has spoken, but survival game would be the only one I think I've ever played is really Rust. I think that's really the only game. I mean, I don't really call Minecraft a survival game, but kind of is. A little bit, I guess, you know. Because you will starve to death, so. Just saying. You played Rust a lot. Nice. Nice. And Minecraft, let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Dang, I was thinking that truck would be full by now. At 90%. Okay. This is like a tiny little field. This is going to be our alfalfa field, but I've got to plant something here that can grow weeds, or that I don't have to plow afterwards. I messed up this time because I have to plow it. So I definitely messed up. But next time I'm not going to mess up. I've decided. So yeah. Not going to plant something that has to be plowed after. Staring at green IRL farmer. I gotcha. Let's go. Them dairy. That's a whole thing. I would say thankfully, but maybe not. I don't have any experience with that. Well, I never really was a farmer. I never would have called myself a farmer. I grew up around a farm, not a farmer, you know. And definitely by the time I was around, there was no animals on the farm anymore. So, but when Pops was growing up and stuff at the farm, you know, of course they had everything because, you know, they had to live. So, you know, they had their own cows and their own pigs, and at one point, long time ago, Grandpa had a horse, but wasn't a big horse guy, so he only had one, I think. They had chickens and ducks, and they had basically like half a Noah's Ark at one point in time. So they had a dang old zoo going down there. But all the animals disappeared long before my time. So I feel like it would have been cool, like, to be a kid and have the animals around and stuff, but the way my older siblings talk about it, it was kind of like scarring for a lot of them. So, because like the butchering process, they weren't really fans of. So maybe I'm better off to not have had those memories and stuff, you know? Because like my memories of the farm were like, you know, going down there with my grandpa and like, you know, we didn't really do much farming that I remember. Grandpa was pretty well slowing down by the time like I can really remember, so yeah. He was slowing down. I do remember though we would go down there and he had a garden going still. I think Dad was mostly doing it, but Grandpa would go pick a watermelon and he would use his cane to tell if watermelons were ripe. And then he would use his cane and he'd put the watermelon in a 5-gallon bucket. And then he would use his cane to drag it to the truck. And then he would use his cane to pick up the 5-gallon bucket to put it in the back of the truck. I can remember that a little bit. I do remember after I think it was the flood in 93. I do remember riding on the fender of the tractor with Grandpa when he was like cleaning buildings out. We got a lot of mud in our buildings in 93, so had to do a lot of scraping, you know. Yeah. A lot of my farm memories don't really involve like actual farming with Grandpa. I remember doing some farming with Dad. Like I can remember going out at night and mowing stalks until 11 o'clock at night or something. But yeah, a lot of my farming memories don't involve Grandpa, unfortunately. But that's okay. I do remember this one time. Dad and Grandpa were working on the old stalks mower. It only mowed like 4 rows. So it wasn't anything like big. Grandpa didn't have any big equipment. And they had one of those like 3-point hitch cranes. And they lifted up the front of the stalks mower with that. Well, and they had like some 2x4s propped under it. And I just remember looking at that chain going, that chain is not tight at all. Like the hydraulics settled on the tractor or on that crane or whatever. And I just remember I'm like, a single 2x4 is holding that entire mower up right now. This does not seem safe. I remember saying something, but then I think they wedged a pallet underneath it then or something. I don't remember. But I just know that I was like, this is sketchy. This is great, you know, super sketchy, super dangerous. Mom would be throwing a fit, you know. That was one of those don't tell mom. Don't tell mom moments. Definitely had a lot of those over the years at the farm. Definitely remember a lot of those. Like the time we were taking the grain bin down and Pops tried to kill me with it. That was fun. I don't think Mom ever knew about that. I don't think we ever told her about that one. That was probably better she didn't, you know? Just saying. But yeah. There's a lot of those stories. Or the first time we were taking down well, one time it was a little corn crib, and then Dad and Grandpa converted it to an open face shed, took all the corn crib stuff out of it so you could park wagons. And, like during harvest, Grandpa parked his combine in there instead of putting it in the other shed. And but we were taking it down, and it was the first time my dad let me use a chainsaw. Because we had kind of pulled the building down with the shed like halfway, and then we were in there with the chainsaw cutting on it. And I don't know why he let me use a chainsaw. I was young. I was pretty young. And the first thing I did with the chainsaw was almost cut off his leg. Like, I went straight towards his leg with the chainsaw. I believe it was an accident. It wasn't like I wasn't doing it on purpose. But like there was almost an incident. But he kept letting me use the chainsaw because he's like, hey, don't do that. I was like, all right, bet. And then he like got out of the way so he wasn't in the line of fire from the chainsaw, you know. Yeah, those were the days. What's going on? Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? Happy what is it, Thursday? Happy Thursday. Yeah, I don't think Mom ever knew about that either. We didn't tell her half the delinquent stuff we were doing at the farm. Things we shouldn't have been doing. That's alright. But she didn't know, didn't hurt her. Just saying. Alright. And another truckload. You know what? That's gonna be... Okay. That's gonna be the truckload that fills this place. Or no, it's not. We need 100,000 still. Never mind. There might be. So that's 55,000. So whatever's in that cart, we might just have enough room for all of it. That'd be good. I mean, it'd be better if we had extra, but that's okay. It's all good. All right, let's send this guy to the homeland. Go on, get now. Ooh, we have 14,000 in here. Okay, we actually should have room for all of it then in the food factory. So that's good, I guess. Like I said, it would be better if we had extra, but that's okay. We'll be fine. All right. And then you, for now, we're just going to go park. You are going to go run that. And this will drive back down, I guess. All right. How do these guys get out of here? They go down and then go there? Why don't they turn out? Turn out for what? That's not connected. What? I see what's going on here. They have to admit, okay. How far is he going to go? I don't think I like this. Honestly, these 3 fields will probably get plowed together. So actually, these 4 fields. Quite possibly. So not a big deal. I don't know that this road should be like this gravel road. I don't know if that should be a secondary route. And why can't we just have a little, like an exit right here? Yeah. Like that. So it does that instead of having to go all the way around the world 13 times. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't use, well, okay. I will use the regular, like, hired workers to a point. Most of the time, you notice I use Courseplay. But as far as, like, the driving AI worker guy from point A to point B, the AI help, AI, whatever they call that, the go-to AI worker, I don't use those at all. They're garbage. I don't use it. I won't use it. Even if I'm playing a stock map, I don't use them. They're garbage. I'm not a fan. So what I just did there, that's auto drive. Auto drive's good if it's set up correctly. So, but the good thing about auto drive is it is infinitely customizable. And so if you do something and you're like, I don't like the way that works, it's easy to fix, you know, or change. So, yeah, no, the in-game AI, in a field, it's okay, but like the go-to AI worker, absolutely not. That has been garbage since day one back in 22. And they said, oh, we're going to work on it and it's going to get better. No, they don't even update it anymore. Yeah, no, it's so garbage. It's not even funny. But yeah. You don't even use the guys in the field? Depending on the job, I will use them. Herbiciding, they work great. Herbiciding, like spraying weeds with a sprayer, I like them. They work great. But anything where you're going to have to potentially like go get more fertilizer, I'm going to use Courseplay auto drive. But no, like spraying weeds though, I use regular worker for that quite a bit. But that's honestly about it. Otherwise, it's Courseplay. It's Courseplay for me, dog. For the most part. But yeah, the go-to guys are just, they're so bad. I don't know why they haven't like discontinued that feature, to be honest. It's that bad in my opinion. Like it just shouldn't even be a feature. And I'll stand on that hill, honestly. I'll die on that one. I mean, I guess it's like better than nothing for like console players. That's probably about it, though. So, yeah. Better than nothing. Come on, tractor. I don't really need to get that tractor plate. I'm going to use it again. Can't figure out. Pops is doing something outside chat. It's very noisy. Don't know what it is, though. Not sure. Bursting into the trees. Yeah, well, part of it is that there are trees that shouldn't be as close to fields as they are. That is definitely part of what's going on with this. Yeah. How many enros are you putting on your hired worker too? Because enros have a big part of that too. But there are a lot of trees that don't need to be where they are. Like around field 6. Yeah. And some of them we have made disappear. We definitely have. But yeah, enros, you gotta have, depending on what you're doing, at least 2 enros. Okay, so everything's down from up there. Where's this truck going? That truck's going to park, which means this truck has the last of the green beans. So let's go see if that's going to fit or not. Honestly, we'll probably just leave the truck parked here because if it doesn't fit, we shouldn't need this truck for a little bit. So, be okay either way. All right. Head on. Yeah, you gotta have, I mean, on any field, in my opinion, of course, take it with a grain of salt. You gotta have at least 2 enros on every field, no matter what you're doing. Enros, you gotta have them. Or headlands, whatever you want to call them. Gotta have them. This is a semi-private server. If you come in our TeamSpeak, get to know us, become a regular in chat. Those are the people I play Farm Sim with right now. I am on here by myself, but semi-private server is what I would say. Okay, so I do allow certain people in here. Just become a regular. That's the big thing. All right, so we're gonna get this guy going up on 94. I bet I have to redo his size. I bet I didn't check it. Bet I have to redo it. Ooh. Yeah, definitely have to redo it. I was thinking it worked, but no, it did not. Dang it. All right, we'll try that again here in a second. Not a big deal. Come on, Bobby. All right. Today. There we go. That looks much better. And we'll send that to there. And 2 + 2 is rolling out. Now, since the 2 + 2 is rolling out, that means we can go ahead and grab the plow. And we can get the plow going here. And of course, we're going to course play it. Because that's what we do. I personally really like 3 outside rounds with this thing. And then we always want to make sure that the late and early is set up as well. Those are some really nice little settings in course play there. So basically it picks up the tool late and then drops it early. to help with overlap so you don't get skippers is what that's for. So I really like it. I definitely like that. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to join the server, become a regular, hang out. You betcha. All right, how long is that going to take to plow? Just curiosity only. Nope, our bot program just crashed, chat. Thanks for that follow as well. Appreciate it, guys. Hour and 14 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. Chat, we got to reopen the bot. Wait, the bot's not... The bot is crashing? What is wrong with the bot right now? The bot is... Oh, okay, it did crash. All right. The bot wasn't there, and then it came back, and then it disappeared again. Then it came back. What is wrong with the bot right now? I don't know what's happening. Oh, man. New PC comes tomorrow. Nice. Like I said, just become part of the community, become a regular. It's not something that can happen today or even tomorrow. It takes time, you know, it takes time. You got to pass the vibe check. You know, the other thing I always like to tell people is like, you know, you just started watching, right? Just followed. You don't know if your play style fits with mine. You might play completely different, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like to play on a server where we're all playing, we play one for all and all for one. Your play style has to gel, right? And if it doesn't gel, it's probably not going to work out. So that's why I always tell people just hang out. You might realize that you don't like how I farm, because everybody farms different, and there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with being different. Play however you want. You know, that's the really cool part of Farm Sim is everybody can play however they want. And there's nothing wrong with anybody's play style. And so yeah. All right. So we're full on peas, which there's more to homestead, and then our green beans we got to 454, we're going to say, out of our 480. So that's pretty good there. We got both of those turned on now, so those will start making stuff. Oh, we're full on. Okay, I don't even need to worry about TMR, honestly. Chad, I think we're going to grab a loading wagon. Do we have a loading wagon that's not busy? I don't know if we do or not. It's not busy. No, we don't. They're all busy. So I'm going to grab a loading wagon real quick so we can fast time. But I want to be able to feed the cows too. So let's go do that real quick with this one. Exactly, Tomcat. Exactly. Can't use voice. You know, I'm going to be honest, as far as the voice goes, like, I would be a lot... Ooh, how do we say this? I don't think it's that, like, that hot of a take. I would be a lot more likely to add somebody to the server first. And then, like, we'll do the voice thing later if we cross that bridge, right? Obviously, people are welcome to come in our team speak and hang out and get to know us off stream. Right? But as far as adding somebody to talk on stream, that takes forever. Okay? I really have to trust people for that. Because, like, you know, let's be real. In the cancel culture that we live in today, it would take like 3 things somebody could say and my streaming career's done, right? Or it's going to get real awkward around here for a while. And I don't want that. I don't want any part of that. So to add somebody to talk on stream, that that's not an easy thing. That's not an easy path, right? Adding somebody to the server is a whole lot faster, a whole lot easier, to be honest. Just honestly, you gotta make sure your playstyle gels. That's really the big thing. So, yeah, just throwing it out there. There's a lot of trust when I add somebody to the stream, and you know, there's a little bit of a talking to usually before I add somebody to talking on stream. Because, you know, we're family friendly, we don't cuss, we don't talk about politics, like, yeah, there's a big level there of trust. That has to happen, so. You betcha. Yeah, so when I'm on stream, we're talking in our team speak, yes. We don't run multiple farms, we run one farm. You know how you can have the multiple farms on the server? We don't do that. We all share the same bank account. No, I get you on the time zone thing, I really do. I really do. The path to server isn't 100% you have to talk to me. That's usually a good jump start. But like, you know, if I need help someday, I might just add people from chat that have been here and become regulars in chat. You know what I mean? It's really a case by case basis, to be honest. You know, because some people have been in chat for years, but like, I don't, sometimes, you know, like, Kimmy just kind of annoys me sometimes. She doesn't have access to my server, you know? Actually, she does. That's a lie. She wanted to join, she could. But it's very situation based, I feel like. Not that I'm trying to play favorites, but like, I just have to make sure we vibe, we gel, you know? That's really all it is. So, alright, we're gonna crank up the fast time chat. I let you in on day one. No, I didn't, Bear. Did I? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Did I let you in on day one, Bear? Actually? I don't think I did. I might have. Boy, I've learned since then, huh? Changed my ways, Bear. Oh, man. Okay, causing trouble. You're really good at it, Bear. How are those flip-flops, by the way? Two can play in this game. Two can play, sir. Oh, man. All right. I mean, in general, though, I don't really add a lot of people to the server. Just throwing it out there. I really don't. So, yeah. Use Brian and TeamSpeak. That'll end well, Tomcat. Can you imagine Trent's reaction? Trent would be not happy at all. Oh, man. Trent would be triggered, all right? Absolutely triggered by that. Might be worth it. Honestly, it'd be funny. Oh boy. It could. No, I just realized my stream was playing on another tab like all day. Whoops. See. Oh man. What if everyone uses Brian so everyone sounds the same? You all have to like put your name at the end of it. or you know, I'm totally fine with people talking through like Twitch chat. You know, like Big Al joined us in the server and like he was talking through Twitch chat. I'm totally fine with that, you know? So yeah. Capture sound and transfer to the microphone. Interesting. Interesting. Right. Or like I said, you talk through Twitch chat. I'm completely fine with that. Totally fine with that too. Run streamers yourself. You know, technically, Jeff. Well, I guess I never have my stream unpaused. I had the extra life window open is what it was. Yeah, could I make myself would that work? Could I do that? That would be very like, what's the word? Would that be like conceited? Is that what that would be? I feel like that would be very conceited, right? That's the term. I feel like that is. Awkward. We're gonna go with awkward. I watch myself the most. Oh gosh. Creepy. Oh, chat, we should have rally fertilized that. Whoopsie. Can I fertilize it when it's ready to harvest? I think we're gonna find out. Oh boy. You know, on that recap, I really don't watch a lot of Twitch compared to a lot of you guys. I really don't. My hours were kind of lame compared to most of you. Just saying. Kind of lame. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can fertilize this ground real quick out here. Sports fan, are you saying you troll people when you join? Because, noted. We're not going to let sports fan join. Oh, man. No, thank you. Oh, jeepers. Ran me over, chat. 22, you can't. Well, there's all kinds of griefing you could do if you join a farm sim server. I mean, especially if somebody gives, well, I mean, you could just go start driving equipment into the river. You know, like there's definitely things you could do to troll somebody. I'm not saying they're right or anybody should, but I'm just saying there's things you could do. Yeah. Don't troll. All right. Speaks from the browser. Yeah, you're using like oh, what's that one, chat? Isn't it oh god, it's an virtual audio cable thing, virtual banana or something? Is that one of them? I think I tried using that once. I don't know why it's a banana, but it is. All right, so we're gonna let this keep doing its thing here, chat. The other loading wagon's on its way back. So we're gonna, or is it, It's a voice meter banana. I think that's one of them. I tried using that. I did use it back in the day. Not for that, just like to have an audio mixer in general before I like bought one. All right, we got to make sure this isn't going to work well with the sprayer and this loading wagon. So this guy's literally been running for like 4 hours today. That's okay. Or no, not 4 hours. Been running for a while though. That's all right, because he picks up a ton of alfalfa and he's taking it all the way up to the sheep. So yeah. Banana looks more advanced. I got you. Yeah, I tried running that banana thing and I couldn't figure it out, so. I actually did try. I tried really hard to use it there for a little bit. I could never figure it out, so I gave up on it. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Now, the mixer, the audio stuff I have now, I run the Beacon stuff. So I have the Beacon Mix Create and the Beacon Studio. Is what I have for my my audio setup now, and I absolutely love it. It's so good. Mostly because it hooks to both computers. So there's a USB going to each computer. And it works so good. Little confusing to set up at first, but after that it's pretty good. I think something awkward's happening here, chat. The parking for the trucks, or the trailers, I should say. It's really nice, actually. Dan took a bunch of time and made that all work for us. And it's so the trucks don't actually have parking spots, the trailers do. Is how that actually works. The amazing gumball? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is at all. Never heard of it. Whoa, hello. Learn how to drive. So if I go around the map and I tell our trucks, our trucks to go park, that's where they'll all end up, and they're all open. Like I said, it's the trailers actually have a parking spot, not the truck assigned to them. And it really does work out nice. Chat, we're probably going to get 2 going on corn, right? Could probably handle 2 on corn. At least for these little fields, we don't have the auto drive set up for a grain cart. So I'll run the grain cart. It's the time we're usually on server. Mostly when I'm streaming. Sometimes I'll be in at nights working on stuff, and there are a lot of times, honestly. And Dan will also be in at night sometimes. Night for us here in the United States, so it'd be overnight for you in the UK. But mostly when I'm streaming. But I know, like, Dan... Basically, it's been Trent, Dan, and I lately on here. And I guess Trent's working or something today. Normally, he's here, so... it is 4:12 here in the afternoon. So, definitely middle of the day here. Well, middle of the day. It's almost dinner time for some. You know, early bird special, you know? But yeah, it's pretty much been the 3 of us on the server. We've had other people on sometimes too. Don't get me wrong, Jacob joined us the other day, or Big Al was in here, you know, a couple, whatever that was. Chat, where's that other corn head? Oh, you know what? That other corn head's at the shop still. That's where the other corn head is. We never brought it down here. Oh, man. Never actually brought it down here. So this will be the first time we're running both these combines on corn. What this will be. That's fine. It's all good. Right, so we are going to be using the corn, by the way. I wasn't planning on using corn for a production, or a factory. But the pig food, we're going to go with the recipe that uses corn and barley, because we're growing barley anyway for the straw. So we have a ton of barley. And corn's my favorite crop, I think. I feel like most of the time it is. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to grow corn and barley. And we'll have to plant sugar beets next year. So, which means when we buy equipment, we need to make sure we buy some sugar beet equipment as well. We're just going to put this guy on to go get his own fertilizer, chat. Because why not? Alright. Back to the shop. 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah. That would be right. Done with the map already? What? Oh. I did say, yeah. No, that was actually the plan, Army, when we started this map, was to maybe get some pigs, so. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I have no idea, but I want to start working towards, like, you know, at least being able to feed them once we get them. That would kind of be kind of the hope, you know? So. But no, I'm definitely not done with this map. We're breaking the curse. Breaking the cycle. Yeah, breaking the cycle. That's the right one. This will be the map we have pigs on, so we don't have to on our next, like, 10, okay? That's what it'll be, to be completely honest. Just so we don't have to on our next, like, 10 maps. But yeah. That's okay, me. Fine, chat. It's fine. Everything's fine. So now we just got a couple little patches of corn. 10, we got field 10 to do as well. It's actually not terrible. 10 and 99. And then 95, of course, is not corn that we're harvesting like that. So that'll be it. Just a couple little cornfields. So not a big deal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Army. Yeah. It's like I said, it's the map we'll have them on, so we don't have to have them on the next 10. So, buddy, oh, you're on your second. I thought you were still on the first. Okay, never mind, dog. I didn't realize he was on his second lap. It's very confused. But we've got, I think we have over 1 million barley right now. And to be honest, I need to plant a bunch of barley. Maybe not a bunch, but I need to plant some for straw. So yeah. Come on, Dredger, climb that hill. Move that bus. Climb the hill. Same difference. Alright, first 20,000, let's go. I could take this and put it right into the pig food maker, but that's okay. Are cows good? Cows have a little slurry in manure, but like I'm not worried about it unless it's already running. I don't remember if I left it running. I did leave them running, so they're fine. We can probably kick this guy back off, actually. He's hauling slurry to the biogas plant. Probably get him going again. Stop it for a little diesel first. It's never enough diesel, chat. But yeah, we'll let the cows run for now. They're fine, though, really. They're good on food. They're full. Almost full. The straw's starting to get a little light, but it's not that big of a deal. I don't know how much straw we have here. We could actually start distributing that, too. Or start, you know, hauling that. So 1.7. It's not that much. I think we need to plant a lot of barley this time. Barley and sugar beets. Although I'm not worried about straw over here for a while because that's still 1.5. Actually, we're low on straw. Guys, we need to buy a big field. Is that still a high price? I know I'm jumping all over the place right now. Is this still a high price? Anything over 8, right? Should I flip it to hard, then we could buy the whole map? Or flip it to easy? 8,154. 8,208. 8,208. 208. 208. We're gonna do this. I know we're harvesting corn. I know we're doing other things, but this is how my brain's working right now, so that's how we're gonna work. I want to do everything all at the same time. Ah. Oh, man. Oh, we still need to haul those beams, too. But, you know. That might be a future us problem. Actually, we could run down there real fast and get that done. Let's go get it. We'll come back for the corn on the... They're fine. Oh, man. I think we need to buy a decent field or two or something, chat, and plant it in barley. We need a lot of barley. Although we don't need any corn. Well, don't know if we're going to need any corn next year. We might need some for big food. By 60, plant barley. Actually, hold on. We're going to go do the sawmill thing first. We haven't played ATS yet today, so let's go play some ATS real quick. And chug-a-lug-a-lug, 5 miles an hour. Am I not international harvester? I think we need like 5 pallets of beams. And I believe, now we have fast time since before stream, or since stream has started. But as of earlier, the beams were the only thing we needed at any of the build sites. Like I hauled one prefab wall thing earlier today. Stuff like that, which by the way, the beams got left on spawning. They're storing. So we have a bit of a mess here again. Everything's turned off now. By the way, 136,000 plays. I think we can turn those off. To be perfectly honest, I think we can turn them off. We're gonna leave that prefab wall that's here. We'll take the wood chips though. Go ahead and just take all the beams that are here. If we have extra, we'll take them home, probably put them in storage. Because that's kind of where I'm at with the sawmill stuff. I really don't want to just sell it to sell it. I only really want to like haul it when we need to. And like we can always take it home and put it in storage. I'm cool with that. I guess you can store wood products in there. I actually don't know. Oh, that's, dude, if it fits this ship's place. What is that? Oh, that's an awkward load of stuff. But hey, welcome to Farm Sim. Sometimes it does awkward things. Although that's not really Farm Sim, that's auto load. Which of course is a mod, not base game, unfortunately. Although really, I guess it shouldn't be. You have forklifts, so. Forklifts just take, they're fine. They just take forever, obviously. Oh, you know what? The other thing is we have rope too. We can maybe do something with that real fast. We'll check the things to see if anything needs rope. And then we'll get back to corn harvest, I promise. But I could be planting barley right now is kind of why I'm doing this right now. Because we could be planting barley. So I want to be able to get that going, basically. Alright, so we'll just sell all the beams there. That's fine. Okay, so... wall... which it has... it doesn't have wall. Why does this not have wall? This needs wall. This needs wall. Needs some walls. Alright, let's go get some walls. Need to grab that one that's there. JCB off-road forklift in the bottom. What? I have not seen that, Jeff. Is that new today? I have not seen that one. I briefly glance at the mod hub like on a daily basis, but I don't. It's very brief usually. It's like a 2-second look, and then I'm like, I'm good. Like, let's be honest, I'm not gonna add the server anyway, so yeah. All right, let's take that wall down there. We'll drop these wood chips off at the train. For now, probably. Oh. Just shoot a gap right across the field. That's fine. We went a lot faster going the other way. We got more weight on our trailer now. And we're going uphill. In the snow. Both ways. Oh boy. Come on, Bessie. Alright, we're good. We gotta go check for rope too. That's the other thing, chat. We gotta do that. Alright, so... wait. Okay, yeah, 900 liter prefab wall. And then... the exit has plenty. Okay. So we're good. We're good here. Let's go not get our chainsaw out of our pocket. Okay. Dang it. This is where I needed the beams too. I need beams here and I'm out of beams. Beams and planks. We don't have any planks along here, huh? But I'm out of beams, so I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And this guy... oh, this guy's done. A chat. We finished it. We didn't even know it. The museum It's done. Oh, I definitely didn't see that, Jeff. Oh, that thing looks cool. Oh, that thing actually looks really cool, Jeff. Oh, and it goes up. Oh, dang. Like high. It reaches way up there. Jeff, that's actually really sick. Does anybody find that funny that we finished it and didn't even know it? That's actually hilarious. Let me in. I have a chainsaw. So I don't actually know if we've actually done all the collectibles or not. That might be a question for Trent. Because I know Trent's been kind of working on them. On here. But the museum's done. That's cool. I haven't seen this thing in forever. So it's cool it's done. Except for, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if all the collectibles are technically done, because for those of you that don't know, you do the collectibles on here. So wait, we don't need rope anywhere. What do we need the rope for? I imagine we'll need it over at the playground eventually, right? So we're not going to haul rope if we don't need to. Although, is the rope factory getting full? Ooh, we're getting kind of full. Maybe should we take that and store it? I don't know. Is it a sell point now? I don't think so, Jeff. It's a museum. Yeah, no, it's just a museum. It's literally good for nothing now. So, yeah, no, it's not an actual sell point. You can't drive in it or anything. So, I think you can. Yeah, you can open the doors, but again, it's just a museum. So, yep. Yep. Playground. We can take a load up there. It doesn't need any currently. But we can go ahead and run some up there and see if, and then if it doesn't take it, we'll just take it home and store it. The rope, that is. Good. Restack that. Get a nice stack. Because honestly, if nothing else, the rope maker and our spinnery slash tailors, our spinnery is filling up with wool like crazy. We actually have an abundance of wool right now. So we either need to, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll do something with it. Big Mart, what's going on, bro? How you doing? I feel like this is going to hold a lot of pallets of rope. And there was a lot of, yeah, there's a lot. So this is almost full on wool. And our spinnery is not far behind. So I guess we're going to have to put them on selling at some point. The little wool distributor thing. Just sell it outright and be done with it. But I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Just saying. I wish they would spawn faster. But that also probably would be bad. Like, this is actually fast enough. But yeah. There's just a lot. We're at that's 100,000 rope. These pallets are so short just because, you know, it's a pile of rope. This trailer is going to hold a lot. I might not make it up to the playground. I'll tell you what, let's optimize our time here, chat. Let's go empty some grain carts or some combines real quick. least get this one empty. I may not empty both, but at least get this combine going. Again. And we'll go back to our truck. It might be loaded by then. It's going to be so heavy, I'm not going to be able to climb that hill. I almost guarantee it. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh. Alright, so the good thing is he should stop here at the end, and then we can just let it be. They still be one empty combine. The other one's probably in the wood line. Oh, it's actually not. Never mind. Surprised. 100, is that it? That is it. Okay. So we've got 126,000 rope on board. Plus 25,000 wood chips that we're gonna, I guess, take to the train, probably. We gotta go right there to get the mozzarella anyway. Oh, this is really heavy. This is really heavy. Nope. Oh boy. All right, handle with care, chat. I need a set of training wheels we can fold down on this truck and trailer. That'd be kind of sick, actually. It automatically unfolds when you get over like 50,000 liters. All right, we'll get a good straight line run go here. Going, come on. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Hey, phone's charged. That's good. It's nothing says time to get on your phone like, you know, driving the semi-truck that's going to roll over. Curious what the winds are going to be tonight. I know this hill's going to suck, so I think we have time. 5 to 10. Not terrible. They keep messing with that low temperature. They said -1 for Saturday night. Now they're saying a whopping +3. So that sounds warm. I'm going to be freezing out here on Saturday, chat. Just for the record. It's going to be a chilly stream. That's a good idea. Just have a crock pot of chili next to me. Yeah. It's a terrible idea. Oh, man. Slow down, please. Oh, boy. Alright, now we gotta try to carry some momentum here. It wouldn't be bad if this was like a straight line shot, it wouldn't be as bad, but since you have to, like, you know, turn so sharp, yeah. Gonna need a tow chain here, chat. Oh, Bessie. The last thing you want to do is hook the fence, of course. Then you gotta back down and start over. Sometimes I wish these trucks would just leave it in gear and just climb a hill. Just saying. Need some heated socks. Maybe. Alright, so that's all the rope apparently we're going to take here, so. That's not really what I want to do, but that's okay. Trying to get that pallet that fell over. So actually, we should probably just sell this, right? Because I don't think rope is going to be an issue for us to like make, because we have an endless supply of wool at this point. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. So I think we're just going to, I know it's not the high price right now. It's actually still not bad. I feel like the chart just lies. 85, 92. What? That's the warehouse. Let's go to the warehouse. Go to the warehouse. Heated socks would be great, Jeff. I do have the heated floor mat. Okay, so that does keep my feet pretty warm, actually. And then I have like electric space heaters too. I should be okay. The big thing, honestly, is I need to probably I definitely need to wear long sleeves. I throw on a hoodie too. Like, I'm still short sleeve rock, you know. Haven't had to really break out the long sleeves yet this year. Saturday I will. If I wear a hoodie, I'll be okay. Hopefully. Oh, man. What I'll probably want to do is, like, start the day, actually. Obviously, I'll have Farm Sim running. But I should probably, like, render a video on the other computer for a while. And use the computer heat to help warm this room up a little bit. Although once I get streaming, usually I'm kind of fine because, you know, both computers are pumping heat. So, I mean, you know, the 2080 Ti that I'm streaming on right now is running like 47%. So, you know, that sucker's making some heat. We'll be okay. I will be okay. The biggest thing I feel like I need to watch, I don't know that this room would really, it would probably freeze eventually. So obviously, like Saturday night, my computers won't get turned off. And I'll probably make it so, like, my monitors don't turn off. Because right now, my monitors are off every night. Computers run a lot, but monitors will be off for sure. Or are normally off. But this weekend, I'll make it so they just don't turn off. So they'll keep themselves warm. For the most part. But I don't think it'll get below. I'll try to keep it like 40 in here. I don't like letting it get below that. But yeah. That was 700. That was good money. We just made $850,000, almost $850,000 on a rope. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Just saying. That is not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. $800,000 in extra rope. There you go, Jeff. Yeah. Yep. Well, and I normally don't leave any heat on out here. I probably will Saturday night. Normally, I'm kind of under the impression of, like, well, it's a waste of electricity. But Saturday will be the one night I do. So. And really, it depends on how windy it is. Because, you know, that wind just, even in the house, man, that when it gets whipping, it just, I'm going to the wrong place. It just drives that cold in so bad. I mean, you know, I don't have a newer house. My house is not like super tight, we'll say, right? Like, our windows are in good shape and everything, but like, our house is old. So. Good evening. What's going on? Welcome in. But yeah, that cold, it just drives that cold in so bad when it's windy. So hopefully it's not too windy Saturday night, because that would suck. That would definitely suck. Alright, one cornfield done. did not mean to hit that guy. My bad, no. I don't even know why I got so close. That's okay. All right. What I really need to do, Jeff, you ready for this one? What I really want to do is I want to gut the garage. Take out the drywall. There's like some really crummy drywall in here. Take all that out. And there's a little tiny bit of insulation out here in this garage. Take all that out. And then like actually properly insulate the garage. Problem is the concrete slab. I mean, ideally I need to do something with it to like heat it or insulate it, you know? But you're talking some real money then. But I'd love to actually like finish the garage out right like it you know it should be. And then do something with power so we have way more electricity in this house. It's kind of an issue sometimes too. That's all right. I can feel the lag from the pallets over there, chat. My frame rate is down to 40. It should be 60. Oh, I can feel it, chat. Spray foam my concrete. How's that work? Oh yeah, that'd be nice to have something. Oh boy. But yeah, ideally that's what I would like to do is actually make the whole garage just like a conditioned space. But then I'd probably have to get a bigger air conditioner because I'm trying to heat or cool a lot more. It would take a lot more heat. And yeah, probably not going to do that, chat. Yeah. Well, the wall, yeah, spray foam the walls would be nice, yeah, but that stuff ain't cheap, brother. All right, let's go move those pallets because I can feel the wait, what is? Oh, okay. I was like, what is here? All right, is that? How much more do we have? Oh, dear me, we still have... Holy crappers, chat. Oh, my goodness. We still have another 56,000. Tomcat, I don't even want to know what that is going to come up with. I don't even want to know. You know, I'll see it on TikTok later, I'm sure. Mama Jude spray foam, but it's just a bunch of marshmallows because let's be honest, you know, that tracks. Oh god. Did you? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I already made it. I gotcha. So all right, this is 136,000. There's another 60-something thousand, I believe, over there. We'll go ahead and haul it all. And then I don't know what we're going to do with all of our money, to be honest. I would probably like to buy a big field for barley. Another big field for barley. My channel shared first place. Would we tie the hours or something? Because that's kind of interesting that it's sharing first place. Very, very interesting. Oh, this doesn't sell there very well, does it? We're going to try it anyway. I think I need to unload. make this actually sell, chat. Couple hour difference. I gotcha. For the whole year, that's crazy. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't roll over. Bad dog. Alright, I know this isn't going to work very well, but... Oh, it didn't work at all. Is this not where did I have this marked for something else? Got any cheese? Nah. Fresh out, Jacob. Sorry. Appreciate the stream. What's going on, man? Jacob, did you see? I doubt you've seen what happened, because, yeah. Jacob. Type exclamation point extra. Something happened. And I don't think it's a glitch in the Matrix. Just saying. It's crazy. Right, go back on your way there, bud. Where are we selling this? That was marked for, yeah. Doesn't like to sell there. We'll go with that one. That's fine. It's fine. Because, yeah, we didn't sell any of it. Right, Jacob? It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yeah. Trust me, I had a little panic last night when I saw that. Just saying. It was pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Actually, hang on, chat. Alright, sorry, Pops. I was talking to Pops, chat. Right. Boy, the frames from all these pallets, y'all. This is kind of real. A little bit, Jacob, yes. I think that might be an understatement, Jacob. Oh, man. I want to say, and I could be wrong at this, Jacob, but I want to say, I'd have to look back. I want to say that's our biggest, like, single at one time. Does that make sense? I want to say that's the biggest one. Did you say please, Nick? I don't think he said please.
Devegiro45 just resubscribed for 15 months.
Just saying. Dave, thanks for the 15-month resub. How's it going? But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it is our largest single, like at one time. Or if it's not the biggest one, it's definitely tied the biggest one. Like, yeah. So it's crazy, to be honest. Okay. Wait. I can get there from here, but this is not the way I should have gone. But it's so good. We got to make a right turn up here somewhere. 167. 67. Turn here at the mine. Now you know the benchmark for next year. That's crazy, Jacob. I think honestly, I've been thinking about like the whole thing a lot. We're definitely gonna do it again next year. That's not even the question. But I think like middle of the year, like let's say July. We're gonna start doing stuff in July so that there's not like pressure at the end of the year to like do it. You know what I mean? Kind of just like get it done, and then it's just bonus like victory lap after that. You know? That's what I think we're gonna do. So, just saying. All right, we have finally made it here. Don't you dare do that on the last turn. Don't you dare. Oh my gosh. 1.4 mil. 1.6. Almost 1.7. Yeah. No, I got you, Jacob. I'm feeling a lot. I was feeling a lot of pressure and stress about it because, like, I hate asking people for money, and I even hate talking about money. I mean, it's for a charity, so I'll deal with it. But I don't like asking people for money and stuff. So maybe we'll talk in like, it's the holiday season and just it all sucks, you know. A new person, I think so, Jeff. Yeah. This truck works fine. It's a good truck. It's one of the Mercedes trucks. I actually really like it. It does the job. But it's just, I don't know, it's an awkward thing. The whole thing is awkward to me. I deal with it because it's a good cause and it's for kids and stuff, but like other than that, it kind of makes me cringe a little bit. So yeah. True, Jacob. True. But yeah, so I just think maybe we'll like talk about it in July, and then we need to talk about it later on, then we'll do that too. So I don't know. I was awful stressed out about it though, I will say. And that's not what it should be, and I know that. The train tracks, they get you. They get you sometimes. Alright, go ahead and grab the rest of our buffalo mozzarella. Let's see how much more money we can get. We won't get that much again. There's not that much here. Like, there's money here, but there's not that much. Or, there's more pallets, not that much, though. Back to the corn harvest. Alright, come on. So with a bunch of those pallets spun, I was getting 40 frames. I'm getting at least, well, here we go. It's starting to drop. The more pallets we have spun, the less frames I get, so it's kind of a whole thing. Alright. This guy emptied, come on.